Hey guys, today we have here the Hot Wheels custom 1967 Pontiac Firebird. Let's talk about them. So this casting is actually based off of, and is actually an exact representation of Brendan Vituski's 67 customized Pontiac Firebird. Now, the Pontiac Firebird has an amazing history running back all the way to the early to mid/late 60s. Now, the Pontiac Firebird was produced and built by Pontiac from 1967 to 2002. The original design was based to be a pony car, which is basically just a muscle car from the late 60s with lots of horsepower and flash. And it was built to compete with the Ford's brand new Mustang from 1964 and a half onwards. It was introduced in late February 1967, simultaneously with the 1967 Chevy Camaro. It's basically twin brother. It was also at the same time that Ford released the Mercury Cougar from 1967, their upscaled version of the Mustang. Now, with this version of the Firebird, it had characteristic Coke-style bottling that it shared with its cousin, the Camaro. To set it apart from its cousin, the front end were integrated, giving it a more streamlined look than the Camaro. The Firebird's rear slit taillights were inspired by the 1966-67 Pontiac GTO. Both a hardtop and a convertible were available for purchase in the 1969 model year. Let's talk about engines now. The 1967 base model Firebird came equipped with the Pontiac 230 cubic inch 3.8-liter SOHC inline 6. Based on the standard Chevy 230, it was fitted with a single-barrel carburetor and rated at 165 horsepower. The Sprint model of the Firebird produced up to 215 horsepower. Most people opted for one of three different V8s. The 326 cubic inch 5.3 liter with a 2-barrel carburetor producing 250 horsepower. The 4-barrel HO high output 326 producing 285 horsepower, or the 325 horsepower 400 cubic inch 6.6 liter from the GTO. Now that we've learned some history behind the actual Firebird itself, let's talk about the casting. So up to date, there has been 7 unique castings of the vehicle. Starting in 2017, we have Muscle Mania 1 out of 10, which is just a basic unpainted design with a black circle on the side and a black engine compartment. But what's beautiful about these castings is you could see the engine and everything, no hood, and it's beautiful detail. Next, we had one that came from the Hot Wheels Flames in 2018, and it was just a basic red with some really nice white and orange flames on the side. Also in 2018, for Hot Wheels Flames, the exact same variant, we had a Zymac that had green flames on the sides and the roof. And also, again, 2018, the second variant of the normal, besides Zymac, was blue with yellow and metallic blue flames on its side and roof. In 2019, for the Side and Chrome series, also known as the 51st Anniversary series, we got one that was metal flick matte gray with beautiful goldish chrome engine compartment. Really stood out with its tempo. Absolutely stunning. Then following it up, and not to disappoint, in 2020 we had the American Steel 8 out of 10. That was matte black with a 67 pin on the side. And this year, in 2021, for Flying Customs, we have a candy purple one with a beautiful white 67 on the side with some racing tampos. Now me, I love this casting so much. I've always been a fan of early Camaros, and this is basically the cousin of the Camaro. And so it takes a lot of that great styling and makes it its own, and it's such a unique casting. Not many vehicles we get nowadays have these unique open engine bays where you can actually see the engine in high detail, and it's just so stunning. It stands out, especially in anyone's collection. I only have 3 out of the 7 currently, but I would love to get more. If you liked this casting, please leave a like below. If you want to see any other castings talked about, or treasure hunts, or hunting, or customs at all, subscribe and leave a comment on what you'd like to see, and I'll race you guys to the next video.